Hello, welcome to Green Herb Gaming, where I now celebrate the 25th anniversary of Doom. In this live stream of Doom, I will be trying to complete this extremely challenging map. So the question I'm asking, the title for this live stream is, will I ever complete this map? Well, we will soon find out. So sit back, relax, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. A massive shout out to Prochronics Vlogz, Chad Middleton, Aiden Denson, Milkman the Gamer, Damien and Aaron Sewell, Animation Time, and Sonic Studio. Please check out our content and subscribe to those fantastic people. These demons are already killing me. Holy shit. That has never happened before. Victor, welcome to the live stream. It is great to have you as always. Thank you for the like, and hello to you as well. I hope you are keeping well, Victor. So as you know, I'm celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom by playing the original Doom. This is episode 2, and pretty much halfway through. I'm currently stuck in this really frustrating. It's not realistic. Holy shit. I'm actually speechless. It's never been this tough. Yeah, how about that? How about that, you pink, slimy gobshite? I like the challenge. It just sometimes doesn't make for great content, because my viewers, I'm conscious, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm conscious that my viewers don't want to be seeing the same thing over and over and over and over again, which is basically me dying over and over and over again. It doesn't make for great content. Personally, I like it. I like the challenge. I like overcoming the challenge of eventually completing this map, but preferably, again, this is just my conscious now, this is just me thinking, this is my mind. I'm thinking preferably I'd like to do that on my own time. Again, I'm conscious that my viewers are like, oh my god, Johnny, it's been 45 minutes, you still haven't completed this map. Same content over and over again. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, let me know what you really think in the comment section below. Am I right? Am I wrong? But like, yeah, as I pointed out in my previous stream of Doom, like, Doom is an extremely hardcore first-person shooting experience. It's not your casual mainstream FPS experience that you will find in games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. Those games can be completed with a reasonable level of effort. It doesn't really challenge you to an extreme length, because those games are marketed to as many people as possible. Like, Activision market Call of Duty to anybody and everybody, and in order to do that, you know, the difficulty can't be too high. Whereas with Doom, it's a little bit different. Doom is aimed at, like, Doom is aimed at those people who want the challenge, who enjoy a challenge, who can accept the challenge. Yeah, long story short, Doom is hardcore, as I already pointed out in my previous live stream, and this is why I'm having so much trouble trying to complete this map. Concentrate on Doom. Like, it's not really rocket science when you concentrate. I mean, what can I have my fists. What can I do? Like, you know, I just have to try. Punch. Dead. I wonder if there's any cheats, because game, the problem was not going to be terrible. Cultural lag. This is the worst I've played so far. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, shotgun. Hold on a second. What do we have up here? Oh my god. Yeah, we're not going that way yet. Oh my god. Just waste so much health unnecessarily. Well, I just found out yesterday. I must have had some sort of a suppressed memory or something. I don't know, but there's actually already a new Doom movie coming out called Doom Annihilation. It's supposed to be releasing this year, which I find... No. Yes. It is, yes. Apparently meant to release this year. Doom Annihilation. And I watched the trailer, and even before I looked at the comment section, even before I read what people said about it and heard what people said about it on YouTube, I just thought it looked absolutely shit. Like your typical bad video game movie. I mean, what were they... Oh, what do we have here? Here, I didn't even know this was here. Oh my god, this is perfect. But what were they thinking by calling it Annihilation? It's the sequel to the Doom movie, and they call it Annihilation. Did I not know about Mortal Kombat Annihilation? That was also a sequel. They titled it Annihilation, and we all know how shit that movie ended up being. So yeah, there's already a Doom movie coming out. And I gotta say, no, I'm only basing it off the trailer. I mean, I don't really know much about the story. It's hard to make out anything other than that portal from hell opened up and there's demons invading. Other than that, it's very hard to get anything out of the story there. I gotta say, I like my own idea. I like my idea with too much intent. My idea was like kind of a combination of The Punisher, Assassin's Creed, and of course Doom. This guy whose entire... Yeah, I'm not going to go into it, it's in my previous streams, but I basically have an idea for a Doom movie, and I didn't know there was actually a Doom movie coming out. I found that kind of funny thing. And yeah, they're calling it Annihilation. They're just asking to be doomed. No pun intended. I swear, as I'm sitting here on this couch, I swear to God, no pun intended, I did not mean that pun. Like, I am not fishing for likes there. Like, I did not mean that pun at all. Where did that come from now? So it's always handy in Doom games to just randomly press X next to walls, because you might discover a secret room. I like the heritage of Doom, the history of Doom, the folklore of Doom. Well, not so much folklore of Doom, but just the heritage of Doom. I know I mentioned this point a lot in my 25th anniversary live streams of Doom, but I really like the fact that this game is still around, that it isn't something that we're that we're remembering, you know, from 25 years ago. It's something that is still around and still relevant 25 years later. I really like that. You know, because if you think of classic games that came out like 25 years ago, at times you could even think, like, where's Silent Hill? That's just a random game that just popped into my head now. Where's Silent Hill? That game is not even 25 years and it's practically dead. Like, let's face facts, the last Silent Hill game that we got was a pinball machine. A pinball machine. New era indeed, with the era of pinball. Silent Hill chat. Welcome to the live stream chat. It is great to have you as always. Still celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom. We're still on episode 2. And I'm still trying to complete this very challenging map. So yeah, I've had chat. Glad to have you. How are you keeping? So I was just saying there, what I really like about Doom is the heritage and the ongoing heritage, and how it's not something that we're like, we're not just remembering Doom from 25 years ago. We're actually acknowledging the fact that it's still around 25 years later. Unlike a lot of video games, like Silent Hill, again, less than 25 years old, and it's dead. It is dead. I don't care what anybody says. Silent Hill is dead. You can even go back further than that. I mean, games like Pac-Man, games like Space Invaders, they're all great games, but let's face it, when is the next Space Invaders release? When is the next Space Invaders release? When is the next Pac-Man release? And will it have any significant impact in the video game industry? I don't think so. Songs like the Halo theme, I've never played Halo, but there's actually a soundtrack to Doom that reminds me of The Conduit, the sci-fi first-person shooter on the Wii and other consoles as well. A little bit. So I really like the fact that, and it's not just with Doom, it's with games like Sonic, Mario, Final Fantasy, and The Legend of Zelda, a lot of legacy titles. It's always great to be able to go back to the original games and realise that the games are still around to this day. Like Super Mario Odyssey sold, I'm not going to go on record and say how much it sold, but it sold over 10 million copies. That is the latest Mario game in the series. So you can go back and you can play the original Mario Bros. And you can say what a great game that was. But you can look at Super Mario Odyssey and you can say what a great game this is. And look at how great this game sells, as opposed to look at how great Super Mario Bros. Sold. So it's always nice to look at the heritage of a long-running video game. To not only remember it, but appreciate the fact that it's still here. So right now I'm playing the original Doom, which released back in 1993. And this was a great game back then, and it still is now. It different of modern first-person shooting games, and it just became a real pop culture video game that spawned a huge following, a huge fan base. But later this year in November, Doom Eternal will be released, the latest game in Doom series. So Doom is still here. So I always like the heritage of games. Like, I like it more than like The Last of Us, great game series. God of War, great game, and great game series as well. Cyberpunk, it's going to be a great game. Death Stranding, it's going to be a great game. Red Dead Redemption, great game, 1 and 2. But I always love the heritage of long-running games. I like being able to compare the original Doom, this game right here, to Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal, which is releasing later this year, and to say not only is it great to remember indie games that are spiritual successors, not necessarily for every game. I think Bethesda and id Software are doing a fantastic job with Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. I think those games really would be considered successors to the original Doom games. In fact, I was looking a bit into it, and there was a lot of crap Doom games that released before the Doom 2016 revival. I killed him. Rest in peace, Gobshite. But I do agree with you in some instances. Like, for instance, Sonic Mania was more or less made by indies. But even if you go back before Sonic Mania, like while Sega were making terrible Sonic games, which they were, a lot of indie games were making games like Shovel Knight, and they were making games like Freedom Planet, and a lot of these really fun 2D side-scrolling platforming games, you know, that really became spiritual successors to 2 seconds, I'm a bit distracted here. From Sonic Mania to Forza. I actually kind of enjoyed Sonic Forces, Chad. You know, I don't think it deserves all of the hate that it gets, but it's hard for Sega to shake off that level of hate that they get, because they have made so many terrible Sonic games. It's hard for their heritage to be it's hard for them to have a positive heritage, really, because they have made so much bad Sonic games. But yeah, to your point there about indie games being spiritual successors, you're right, because it was indie games who made popular 2D side-scrolling platforming games like Freedom Planet and even Shovel Knight and many others that led Sega to actually work with these indie companies to make Sonic Mania. So I would credit Sonic Mania, I would credit indies to the success of Sonic Mania. Holy fuck my eyes. This is like, am I playing the Virtual Boy right now? Am I going to get like a killer migraine in 5 minutes? Do I need to take breaks in between? Oh my god, don't fucking go. Jesus. Really? Crushed. You were a Jill sandwich there. Damn. But yeah, it's just really cool. It's really cool to have such a heritage with video games. And Doom has an amazing heritage that spans 25 years. Think about that, 25 years. That's older than like 90% of my my fan base. It's true. That's a long time. 25 years. I can't stress enough the point that it's not something that happened 25 years ago. We're not celebrating something that happened 25 years ago. We're celebrating something that started 25 years ago and continues 25 years later. And that's the important part that I want to really hit home there. That's where the heritage comes in. I think it's even better when you haven't grown up with the game. One of my first video games I ever played was Son of the Hedgehog, and I can remember playing that. I go back every now and again. I play Sonic on a Master System to kind of recognize where it all began. But I think something even better about experiencing a game for the first time that's been around for so long. You know, play for the first time. You know, I think that's actually more special, because I didn't grow up playing Doom. The first Doom game I played was Doom 2016 on PS4, and then I got it again on Switch. It's coming towards me. Damn. I got punched out. Boom, boom, he's dead. Oh wait, I forgot the damn it. There's a hidden door here, isn't there? Oh shit, where is it now again? No, it's back here, isn't it? There we go. So yeah, Doom 2016 was the first Doom game I played, and then it was like I knew about Doom. I want to make that point clear. Obviously, I knew that Doom was a thing. I always heard about Doom, I just never played it until Doom 2016. But once I played Doom 2016, I said, Jesus Christ, Johnny, this is the game for me. This is my FPS. Loved it. Suddenly got intrigued. I was like, I was kind of in an Amazon frenzy. I was ordering so many retro games from Amazon because I have quite the collection of retro consoles and retro games, including the Super Nintendo. So I said to myself, I'm going to order the original Doom, well, the SNES port, which is it's all right, like for what the SNES is, it's all right, like, but you're not getting this on the SNES, that's for sure. But nonetheless, I ordered Doom, the original Doom on SNES, and I was like, this is where it all began. This is where Doom 2016 began, and then I got Doom 64. So I kind of got to experience the heritage of Doom, kind of where it all began. Before games became modern, before games became so much more detailed, before you could move your weapon in 3D space. I got to experience the origins of Doom, and the fact that like later this year there's going to be a brand new Doom game, and it's going to sit beside a lot of modern FPS games. I don't know if you can call them modern now, because they've kind of been around for quite some time too. Like Call of Duty's been around for some time. Like I think we're talking gotta be talking 15 years at least. Same goes for Battlefield. So they're not really as modern as they used to be. I suppose if you put them in the shooter category, I suppose if you kind of broaden it out a little bit. I suppose one game comes to mind when you mention shooter, and it wouldn't actually be Fortnite. Now, I know it's a completely different, like I suppose you could argue it's more battle royale than it is shooter, but it still has an emphasis on shooter. So it's nice to see a game that has a heritage in 25 years, still around, still relevant, and going head to head with the modern games. And I can only thank id Software and Bethesda for that, and obviously the fans who have supported the franchise for so long. So yeah, I just like seeing the heritage. Damien Sewell, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to my Doom live stream. As you know, I'm celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom by playing the original Doom. I'm on episode 2. This map is extremely tough, man, so welcome to the stream. Think Medal of Honor make a comeback. I think it will. I think they'll take a little break like they've done before, and I think they'll probably do kind of something interesting. They'll probably try to go back to the roots, but at the same time keep it a little bit fresh. So it'll be kind of in between of keeping it fresh and make something new. I'm in the Walmart. It's giving me low bars. Chad Middleton is out and about watching Green Hub Gaming. I love it. But Damien, buddy, how are you keeping? No, Medal of Honor is owned by. Did I say Activision? I meant to say EA. EA Activision. They're both gobshites. Same difference. Like EA has Battlefield and more. Yeah, it's EA though, so. Wait, I'm confused now. Yeah, Medal of Honor is EA, yeah. It's EA, so God only knows what kind of comeback we could be talking about there, Damien. We could be talking about like a microtransaction just to have a second save file. I highly doubt it will come back. I don't know, EA are a strange bunch. It's hard to predict what EA are going to do, really. But it is a big franchise for them, so you can't see them staying away from it too long. But I'd be interested to see what kind of a game it would end up becoming with EA's fascination with microtransactions. What kind of a game could we see? Again, could it be a case where Medal of Honor was good before the last game? Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with you there, Damien. I think Medal of Honor used to be a great series and a lot of people loved it. Unfortunately, EA as a company has changed so much over the years, and the management at EA now, they favour online only games. They favour microtransactions, and not only microtransactions but loot boxes as well. And I want to point something out: there's a huge difference between microtransactions and loot boxes. Microtransactions are basically well, they're just that they're micro transactions. So as opposed to DLC, where you're paying a large price for a large piece of content, a microtransaction is a very small purchase for a small piece of content, like a skin or something like that. I also miss Prince of Persia. I've actually never played that game, but again, a lot of people would actually agree with that comment as well, Damien, because Prince of Persia has a large following, and a lot of people online have been asking for that game to come back as well. Fuck EA, Ubisoft, Just Dance. Yes. EA, oh my god. EA came out there recently and said that Switch owners prefer to play their games on other platforms, and I'm like, really, EA? I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because you release a legacy edition of FIFA 20 on the Switch, even though the Switch is the newest console on the market. Maybe it's because of the fact that you give them no other games outside of FIFA. So all Switch owners have is a shitty version of FIFA. So maybe that's the reason why Switch owners prefer to play your games on other systems. And see, here's the thing, EA. It's not that. It ain't that at all. It's that Switch owners prefer to play games from other companies. Companies like Bethesda and Warner Brothers Studios. So they can play games like Doom Eternal and Wolfenstein Youngblood and Mortal Kombat 11 in 60 frames per second on the go. So EA, I think it's that gamers want to play games from other companies on the Switch. That's my rant, short and sweet. Same here, man. Just as I read that comment, that's my rant as well. Short and sweet. Oh my god, I gotta be careful not to get flattened there again. So close. What the... What just happened? Can somebody rewind the live stream and please explain to me what the fuck just happened? Because I have no idea what just happened. I blame EA. Yeah, who knows what EA are going to do. I can't see them bringing back Medal of Honor. There's such a huge franchise for them. But I don't think that fans will be too happy with it, because again, the direction that EA has taken the company, and therefore the games, has changed over the years with microtransactions and loot boxes. Oh yeah, I was actually talking about the difference between microtransactions and loot boxes. So microtransactions are very short transactions. Is this Fortnite? No, this ain't Fortnite. This is not Fortnite. If this had been Fortnite, like, I don't think I would actually, like, I don't think Fortnite players would be able to get 10 seconds into this game without rage quitting. I think the difficulty would just like shock them, like medically shock them. I know, man. I know. I can imagine though. Imagine a Fortnite player. bro. It's funny though, because you could actually imagine a Fortnite fan playing Doom. Oh my god. It would make for interesting content. You know that YouTube channel, Teens React or Teens Play, and there's actually a segment where kids play, kids react. I like to see Fortnite players play Doom. I didn't respawn. Actually, sorry, that made no sense. You don't actually respawn in Fortnite. Fortnite deleters part 2 coming soon. I didn't delete it, but I don't play Fortnite anymore. The deluxe edition of Youngblood is 32.84 at the one. Oh, that's actually a reasonable price. It's around that price. It's like I paid 40 for the deluxe edition, so yeah, it's gone down a bit. So, because euros and dollars are pretty much the same. But Fortnite deleted part 2 coming soon, man. Well, I still have it on my PS4. I just didn't see the need for deleting it, but I definitely don't play it though. I'm finished with that. I have no reason to play Fortnite. I had a reason, well, I thought I had a reason to play Fortnite, but it turns out I actually didn't have a reason to play Fortnite. 40 over here, I'm sure. Yeah, Ireland can be a rip-off, especially if we're shopping at GameStop. I actually have a story about GameStop, actually. I don't know if you were in the live stream when I was talking about this, but basically, I thought there was going to be... Well, I was hoping that there was going to be a Switch version of Doom Eternal Collector's Edition. You get a cool Doom helmet, so I was really hoping that there would be a Switch version. Nowhere on the internet was reporting it, except for GameStop. No, I kind of knew in the back of my mind that it was going to be bullshit, because of how limited that product would have been. I just said to myself, I might as well just pre-order it before it gets listed as stock. It's sold out. So I pre-ordered it anyway. Can't hear you. Oh man, let me just do a mic check. Mic check. Hold on a second. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. All this coming up. So, GameStop. So yeah, I thought there was, I was hoping there would be a Switch version of Doom Eternal Collector's Edition. It appeared on GameStop's website available to pre-order, but nowhere else was reporting it, so I said I might as well pre-order it on GameStop's website in case it gets sold out. So then I looked on the internet to see was the Switch version appearing anywhere else. And it wasn't, not even from the title's own website. So that's when I kind of knew in the back of my mind that there wasn't going to be a Switch version of Doom Eternal Collector's Edition. Even though I pre-ordered it on GameStop. But I kind of put it in the back of my mind because I didn't want to really deal with GameStop. And then Anthony, my friend, was telling me, Johnny, there's definitely not going to be a Switch version. I was talking to a lad in GameStop who told me there wasn't. Again, I just put it in the back of my mind. But I was in the city days ago, and I was passing GameStop. So, is my audio coming out? Just want to double check again to see if my audio is coming out, because I get the live stream up my phone just to be sure that the audio is working fine. So yeah, I was in there a couple of days ago. Yeah, audio is coming out perfect. Oh man, 100%. I'm getting the game. I'm going to be getting the deluxe edition of Doom Eternal on Switch to be able to play my games on the go. 100% going to be getting Doom Eternal on the Nintendo Switch. I'm going to be getting the Deluxe edition. So what happened anyways, I've been into GameStop, and I could tell the minute I looked at her, there was a woman behind the counter. The second I looked at her, I knew that she was in a bad mood. So I was there to myself, okay, let's make her have an even worse day so that So long story short, I basically just explained to her. I said, look, I'm after pre-ordering the Doom Eternal Collector's Edition for Switch, even though nobody online has been mentioning the Switch version, not even Bethesda. And she was basically kind of having this like argument with me that, well, it's on our system that there is a Switch version. Where did you find out there wasn't going to be a Switch version? I said Bethesda, the company who make the game. She didn't like that. She gave me an awful look. She swung the monitor around at me to show me that I had pre-ordered it and that it was on the system. But I said, okay, that's good, but can you confirm to me, can I take your word? Can I take your name? Can I take note of the date and time? Can you confirm to me, can you give me your word that there will be a Switch version of this collector's edition and will it be in stock? She didn't like that. She got a bit uneasy, and then she's like, well, I can't guarantee that. Maybe about a week beforehand it could be cancelled. I said, yeah, that's the problem. That's why I'm in here. That's why I'm in here. That's the problem right there. So then I said, okay. By the way, there's no particular order to this story as well. But I also said, okay, is it possible for me to pre-order the PS4 version of the Doom Eternal, the collector's edition, and swap out the software with the Switch software? No, we can't. I said, why? I simply asked why. She said, because we can't. I said, I heard you the first time, but I'm asking you why. You haven't explained to me why. So she couldn't explain to me why. And it's such a simple request, really. It's simple request, because they were simply just swapping out PS4 software and giving me the Switch software, because there's a Switch version of the deluxe edition of Doom Eternal also. So that's not rocket science, but hey, look, GameStop don't settle for common sense and logic, unfortunately. So that wasn't possible. Then I kind of asked her, like, it's pretty much the same question really, but in a different kind of way. I said, okay, well, can I do a direct trade? Or can I just basically trade in Doom Eternal Collector's Edition of PS4 with Doom Eternal Doom Eternal Deluxe Edition of PS4 with Doom Eternal Deluxe Edition on Switch? She said, no, it would have to be a trade-in. If not, the game is going to be literally brand new. Literally brand new. Twitch allowed Wolfenstein on their platform. Wait, didn't they not allow Twitch on their platform? I thought they would. Why wouldn't Twitch? Twitch allowed Wolfenstein on their... Wait, why wouldn't they? Isn't Twitch a streaming platform? I'm confused now over that. So that's my little GameStop story, basically. They gave me a massive, like, migraine that day. But I know what I'm going to do anyway, because I'm getting the collector's edition and I'm getting the Switch version of Doom Eternal, and nothing is going to stop me from doing that. So I'm going to pre-order the PS4 version, and I'm simply just going to trade in. No, Wolfenstein. Not Wolfenstein. Read it again. Damn! What the hell? I don't know how I got that mixed up with Wolfenstein, but that is just crazy shit right there. All they know about is Star Wars. Nothing about... I agree with you, man. I agree with you. Star Wars and Fortnite. Because I was in there and all I saw was like, literally, this is my GameStop experience. I'm standing in front of the counter trying to deal with this blue-headed vegan Nazi. And behind her is this like obese kid. This obese, I don't know, Wolfenstein. Don't even ask me how I got that mixed up. But there's this obese Fortnite kid behind me. Can I get some V-Bucks? Oh, look at the merchandise for Fortnite. That's literally what I was dealing with. I just wanted to leave. Like, I instantly regretted stepping foot into GameStop. Put it that way. I only see a 200 gigabyte in Walmart. I already have one on my Switch with 40 gigabytes left. You've got a good amount of. Well, I know, like, that might sound like shit, you know, if you like compare to PS4. But the thing about Switch is you don't actually have to mandatory install your games. So if you only download games on your Switch, then that 40 gigabytes mightn't last extremely long. But if you just get indie games on your Switch, and you games on your Switch, then that should keep you going for a while. So I wouldn't rush out there and pay that much for like a large micro SD card just yet. V-Bucks for skins, for weapons, which is demented. It's all cosmetics, and even Epic Games themselves have publicly stated that, like, everything you pay for in Fortnite is completely cosmetic, but you still have these absolutely retarded, and it's the only word to describe them. Well, first of all, anyone who plays Fortnite is retarded anyway, but that's beside the point. But, like, this retarded mentality that if you have V-Bucks and you pay for skins, if you have a skin, that automatically that makes you a good Fortnite player. That is absolutely retarded. It's actually fucked in the head. It is completely fucked in the head. Yeah, I mean, it's completely fucked in the head. Especially the mentality of, like, this mentality of, oh, he's a default. He's a default. Let's kill the default. The default is inferior to me. Why? Because he paid money for a shitty rainbow LGBTQ plus skin. That makes you a better fucking player. It's retarded. Noob gun. I win. It's fucking exactly. Oh, this guy's a default. It's the exact same gun. They're exact same guns. They're exact same guns. I like even having this. You see, the thing is, the problem is we're up against, like, it's an argument that doesn't even need to be made because it's just so stupid. It's like making an argument that the sky is blue. Like, we're dealing with people here who think there's more than two sexes. This is what we're up against. So, can you really have a constructive argument? Can you really make a logical point to people who think there's more than one sex? So I don't think you can. So this is the generation we're dealing with, like. But yeah, just in a nutshell, like, I mean, anyone who thinks that if you have a skin in Fortnite that makes you a better player, you are fucking retarded. And that's my rant over. Back to the gameplay. Your skills make you a good Fortnite player, not your bank account. Or your mother's bank account, to put it fucking more precisely. Oh my, I'm on fire tonight. Pipe bombs. The question is whether I could complete this map. I would have flinched. These giant flaming spiky heads, I'm telling you, they're actually more difficult in Doom 2016. A lot more difficult. There's one gobshite hiding. There he is. Rest in peace, gobshite. Don't get the blue key card. Well, I have to pick up some ammo. Out of interest, I just want to check something out of interest. Get out of here. I don't actually have any specific thing against people who play Fortnite. I don't. I just think the mentality of I'm a better Fortnite player because I bought skins. I'm superior to a default. I just think that mentality is fucking retarded. It is buying content in Fortnite is completely cosmetic. Do you know what cosmetic means, kiddies? It means appearance. You're just simply changing your appearance. You're not changing your skills. You're changing your appearance. The longer you play a game, the better you become at that game, and that's where you develop your skills. It's not about how much money you put into the game. And I think it's really sending, I know I'm going to go very deep here now. It's sending, I'm getting very political here now. It's sending a very negative message to our children, because it's basically telling them that the more money you have, the better you are. That's exactly what Epic Games are actually communicating to our kids today. The more money you have, the better you are. And that's what they're saying, because they're saying, oh, I've put money into this game, I'm better than this person who hasn't put money into this game. And it's separating people who mightn't, you know what I mean, who maybe people whose parents just don't have the kind of money to be spending on V-Bucks to be getting the latest battle pass, and that player doesn't have the skins that their friends have, and they feel inferior to their friends. They feel like, oh, well, I'm not good at this game because I don't have skins, because I don't have the money to get those skins. So it's sending an absolutely negative message to kids. I'm thinking of having one 200GB with Nintendo and exclusive games, and another for third party. I would say just have the one memory card, because that would confuse you. Like that, switching memory cards like that, it sounds stressful even just reading it, to be honest. I would just say, like how many do you download all your games or something? Do you download all your games? Like, primarily, do you download your games? For me, I download games digitally that might be on sale, or that are only available on the eShop, or maybe games that are cheaper on the eShop. Oh, that's a computer graphic. Oh, Jesus, fuck, I forgot about him. I only have 2 games that are physical. Damn. Damn, you live like far away from like a video game shop. Damn. That's a lot of that's a lot of games. But I don't know, I think having 2 memory cards is a bit awkward. I think it would be better just to have the one memory card, to be honest with you. Thanks. Hi. That is the most random name that's ever dropped by on Greenhub Gaming. Thanks. I'm going to subscribe to your channel, thanks, and then you can say thanks. So I'll be looking at thanks. Triple thanks. So I've just subscribed to your channel, and like, I don't want to sound like one of those people, but it would be nice if you subscribed back as well. I just want to, you know, it would be nice if you subscribed back, because I think it's nice to return a favor and all. So thanks. Welcome to the live stream. And I've subscribed to your channel. And hello, I'll return the favor. Thank you so much. Thanks. The amount of tanks on Greenhub Gaming tonight is insane. The US Army will be after me. And hello, Hamino Games. Hi, Mr. Johnny. I love when you call him Mr. Johnny. It makes me feel like a teacher or something. So, welcome to the class, Hamino Games. Today's lesson is how to complete this extremely difficult map in Episode 2 in Doom. Now, the original Doom, released way back in 1993 by a guy called John Romero, I can't pronounce his name. I don't like Nintendo. Cool. I don't like fish. It's nice not to like things. If you all like the same things, it would be a very boring world, wouldn't it? Hello, thanks. That's so random. I just love how random my channel can go. Thanks. Can I just check to see if you're actually subscribed to me? Because I'm going to be real with you. If you haven't subscribed to me, I'm going to kick you. I'm going to kick you if you haven't subscribed to me. I should have 160... Oh, you did. Thank you. Just wanted to test you there. Thanks. That's all. Because a lot of people join my live stream and I subscribe to them and they don't even say thanks or subscribe back to me. And I just think, hey, I don't want to become one of those YouTubers who like make it all about subbing to my channel, but Switch is trash, Game Boy is trash, Wii is trash, Wii U is trash, and just the company and games is trash. That's cool, man. I mean, I'm not gonna report your comment for hate speech and try to get your YouTube channel closed down. I believe in freedom of speech. And it's not even freedom of speech, it's just an opinion. Like, I'm not even going to... You're not saying like that you support Donald Trump or you support abortion or anything. Oh, this channel with comments. I don't quite understand that comment, but thanks for the comment. Thanks. Can I just say something? Thanks. If you're looking for a reaction from me, you're not going to get it. So I would stop now. If you are looking for a reaction from me, I wouldn't waste your time any further, because you're not going to get a reaction from me. Am I required to watch the entire stream too? I like how you put required in capital letters. Like, am I? Well, you're not required to do anything. You can come and go as you please. This isn't North Korea. I'm not the King Jong-un of YouTube. You're not held here as a hostage. So you're not required to stay here until the end of the stream. Of course not. I didn't get the blue key card yet. I got a funny feeling that door opens eventually. It just looks like a very open-y type door. I'm trying to remember where to go. It's up here. I gotta fight this fucker. Cyber, I think it's called. Oh yeah, Damien, are you still in the live chat? Because I got something funny to tell. Well, it's not funny, like, but I've got an update or something. There's no way I'm gonna kill him. You know what? I think it's good enough. I just gotta make sure I don't get these guys. Wait, what the hell? Oh man, I got I don't even know how No, not going backwards. I thought I was going backwards. I don't actually need to kill him. I'm not required to kill him. My friend Milkman told me about this Nintendo exclusive channel. Okay, Nintendo exclusive channel. Are you blind? Thanks. I know I said I wasn't going to get a reaction now, but I have to respond to this because this is so funny. Nintendo exclusive. Are you on the right channel? You must be because you're on the live chat. Okay. Probably is Anthony. So, Nintendo exclusive channel. So I've been playing Doom on PS4 for nearly a week. Which is on PS4. Before that I was playing Street Fighter 5, which is a PS4 exclusive. Before that I was playing Metal Gear Solid 5 on PS4. Resident Evil 2 on PS4. More Metal Gear Solid on PS4. WD2K16 on PS4, San Andreas on PS4, more WD2K16 on PS4, Sonic Racing on PS4, Sonic Mania on PS4. I don't need to go any further, do I? Nintendo exclusive channel. Are you actually are you blind? I don't mean this channel. Are you guilty or something? On what charge? My friend Milkman the Gamer told me about this. Oh, I thought you meant my... Well, you said... Well, you're on my live chat. And you said this channel. So, I'm obviously going to think that you're talking about my channel. Come on, like. How else am I going to think? Holy hell, he just dealt some serious damage at me. Anthony, I don't think it's Anthony because he mentioned Milkman the Gamer. Then again, I wouldn't put anything past Anthony. I wouldn't. If it is Anthony, let's drop a pipe bomb, shall we? It's currently 1:45 midnight. I'm getting a lot of negative vibes. Sorry to hear that, man. We should try some positive vibes for a change. I'm being sarcastic. I'm not negative. I'm just merely responding to you. Okay, so you didn't mean my channel. Okay, I clearly mistook. I clearly misunderstood your comment, but to be fair, if you're going to say this channel in a live chat on my channel, then obviously I'm going to take that as you're talking about this channel, as in my channel, as in this channel right here. So I was responding to that. So if you're talking about another channel, fair enough. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. You're distracting, you know. But I don't know if it is Anthony, but I don't want to say anything just in case Anthony is watching it another time and it actually isn't him. But all I will say is I wouldn't put anything past Anthony. That's all I will say. Where's the... Oh, 9% health. Wow. Oh my god, dead. Dead. You didn't have to ask. I was blind. I thought you were talking about this channel. I thought you were saying that my channel was Nintendo exclusive. And considering the amount of PS4 content I play on Green Herb Gaming, I would argue that it's probably... I play more PS4 content on this channel than Nintendo content. It's much easier to do a live stream with the share feature on PS4 than it is to take out my phone and manually record Nintendo content. So I have more PS4 content on this channel than Nintendo content. So I thought you were talking about my channel, so that's why I reacted the way that I reacted. I think we've established that now. Thanks. Can we move on from that now, can we? I love this channel so much. There's times I feel like closing down this channel, but I'm just like, nah. I would just miss all of this craziness. I hope Milkman told me about this channel. Manny, so wait, what are you talking about this channel now, as in my channel right now? I hope Milkman told me about this channel, Manny. So I'm going to be honest with you, because I think honesty is the best policy. I can't understand a single word you're saying. Are you actually talking about my channel? No, are you talking about that channel, the Nintendo exclusive channel? Never a dull moment on my channel. Never, like. Oh man, why so harsh? I'm not harsh. I explained to you. This is my third time explaining this to you. Would you stop being a snowflake? Would you stop being like a modern day snowflake? Okay? And stop getting so easily offended by everything, okay? This is my third time explaining this. When you said you heard about this Nintendo exclusive channel, I thought you were talking about my channel, because you have to understand, from my point of view, I'm reading it out and it says this channel right here. I'm hurt, dude. I'm guessing you're being sarcastic, to be honest. I'm guessing you're being sarcastic right now, because I don't think anybody can be that much of a snowflake. I don't think anybody could be that easily offended. How? How? Explain to me how. You do realize, if you're being serious, you do realize you are absolutely fucked. I hate to say it, like, but you're fucked in the world. Like, when you go out there into the big bad world, if this is going to offend you, man, good luck living in the real world, the big bad world. Because if this has offended you, I think you're in for a fairly big shock. I've already explained to you, I thought you were talking about my channel, and all I simply said was that my channel is not Nintendo exclusive, because I thought you were talking about my channel. Clearly you weren't, and I've established that, you've established that, we've both established that well by now. And I haven't said anything else after that. I haven't said anything else after that. You started talking about, I hope Milkman told me about this channel. Man, why so harsh? Like, if you want me to apologize, I'll apologize. What did you say? You tell me, what? I don't know. I just said what I said. Oh man. What if I just apologize for offending you? I don't mind. Okay. I, Johnny from Green Herb Gaming, apologise to Tanks for offending him. For misunderstanding. Let's get back to the gameplay now, please. So, is that cool with you? Thanks. You know, I think Damien could be right. This guy could be Anthony. But I don't know anymore. I think he might have just randomly picked a sub. Just randomly picked Milkman because it's one of the people I give a shout out to. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, where would Green Herb Gaming be without these crazy random moments? Like, if this is a genuine person, if Tanks is a genuine person, if it's not Anthony, if it is Milkman's friend, and if he is genuinely offended, and if he genuinely feels he's been insulted, this is what's wrong with the world. This is what's wrong with this crazy left-wing liberalism, feminist snowflake society, where you literally say boo to somebody and they get offended. This is insane. Like, if this is genuine, if this is not some sort of a troll or a prank, this is insane that somebody would get offended by something like that. Somebody would get insulted by something like that. Could be Milkman himself. It could be, Damien. You could be right there. I mean, at this stage, anything is possible in Green Herb Gaming. The amount of random comments I've gotten, the amount of strange occurrences that have happened in Green Herb Gaming, anything is possible. Too late for apologies. I'll report you and your hate speech promoting channel to YouTube. All that anti-LGBT content, and I'll get as much. Oh God. Well, goodbye. Thanks. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. You take care now. Have a nice day now. Oh man, this is what's wrong with the world. 70% of me is saying that this guy is a troll, that he's trolling me, that it's a joke, it's a prank, and the other percent of me is saying that it's genuine. If it is genuine, this is exactly what's wrong with the world. I mean, I've made videos talking about what's wrong with the world, but this is, you know, this speaks for itself. I don't need to say anything. Tanks speaks for himself. This is what's wrong with the world. These absolute crazy. Ishmael, welcome to my live stream of Doom. As you know, I am celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom by playing the original Doom. I'm on episode 2 and I'm trying to complete this really tough map. So welcome to the live stream, Ishmael. Appreciate you dropping by, man. How are you keeping? We had a bit of drama there with a guy called Tanks. I still can't figure out whether he is genuine or whether he is a troll. But let's just say, fuck you, gobshite fucker. Bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Bye now. So if he is being genuine, this is what's wrong with the world. These crazy, psychopathical, left-wing liberals who are just such snowflakes. They get offended by everything. You say boo to them, they get offended. I would ask anybody to rewind the live stream and find out where thanks for watching. I would ask anybody to rewind my live stream and to come to their own conclusion to see, was I actually offensive. So let's run through. This guy called Thanks drops by my channel, drops by the we don't know, but that's what we're trying to establish. I think it could be somebody I know, Anthony, possibly. Oh my god, I almost got flattened. But I just don't know for sure. But nonetheless, if this guy drops by the live stream, Anthony or Milkman, it could be. I'm not going anywhere, but fine, stay then. I don't really care what you do, man. The world doesn't revolve around you. I know that's what crazy left-wing, psychopathical liberals feel. The whole world revolves around them. I don't give a shit what you do. Stay, leave, like Brexit. I don't give a shit. Could be, man. But I honestly don't give a shit what you do, man. And I'm just going to assume that this guy is being genuine. But this is what's wrong with the world, man. You say a boo to somebody now and it's offensive and it's rude. You're a racist. You're homophobic. You're phobic. Everything. You're just everything. You know what I mean? Oh my God! Everything gets thrown at you for simply just. I saw him on a stream a few days ago. The name looks familiar. That is strange. On my stream. You saw him on my stream. So I think it's the first time that I've come across Thanks on my live stream. I'll tell you what happened. So he dropped by and he said, I forget what he said. I actually have it all here. Let me just rewind it. Sorry, no, I'm gonna have to just pause the gameplay here a little bit. So he just drops by and he said hi. Then he says, then I said, I subscribe to your channel. It would be nice if you subscribe back to me, because people do have a habit of like, I subscribe to every new anyone who watches my content. I subscribe to them automatically, and a lot of the time is they don't even say thanks or subscribe back to me. So I was like, you know, it'd be nice if you subscribe back to me. So he said he'll return the favor. Then he says I don't like Nintendo, and from that point onwards, I felt like he was trying to get a reaction out of me, so I didn't allow him to do that. Then he said, Switch is trash, Game Boy is trash, Wii is trash, Wii U is trash, and just the company and the games are trash. So I said, you know, I'm a believer of freedom of speech and we're all entitled to our opinion. Then he says, whoa, this channel with commitments, or something like that. Then he says, am I required to watch the entire streams? I said, of course not. And then he said, my friend Milkman told me about this Nintendo exclusive channel. When I read that, someone you know personally, could be anybody. It could be anybody, man. You know? It could be anybody. So when he said that, like, I'm reading this. Like, this is, like, I'm doing a live stream on my channel. This guy's on my channel. And when he said this Nintendo exclusive channel, considering that he hates Nintendo, and considering that he said this channel, I thought he was talking about my channel. So I presumed he was talking about my channel with reasonable credit, basically. Fuck you, thanks. Man, I want to punch you right now, thanks. That's what I want to do right now. I want to punch you. If you were physically sitting beside me right now, man, I swear to God, just, this guy is just testing my patience right now. He is testing my patience. So who's offended now? You see, what did Damien do to you? What did Damien do to you? Huh? No, you're offending Damien. No, you're insulting Damien. Thanks. You see? He's clearly trolling, but I'm not going to go through all the rest of this. But basically, anyway, because I took that he was talking about my channel, so then I mentioned all the PS4 go home thanks. Exactly, go home thanks. Go home to Mammy thanks. Go home to Fortnite. Go home to Mammy, and that's where to get you some V-Bucks. Get some cool skins in Fortnite. Fuck off and all that. But so I spoke about all the PS4 content that's on my channel, and I said, are you blind? Because I thought he was talking about my channel, so I said, are you blind? Clearly you can see the amount of Nathan Canavan, welcome to my live stream. I am celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom by playing the original Doom. This game right here, I'm on episode 2 and I'm trying to complete this very difficult map. So welcome to the live stream, man. It is great to have you, and as with all, well, I'm half scared now to actually sub to people these days, to be honest, because I don't know who's who anymore. But look, nice to be nice. You've joined my live stream, you've commented on my live stream, so I'm going to subscribe to your channel. We see what happens. I love Green Herb Gaming. I just love how random it gets. So I said to him, you can't even afford a proper streaming setup. You should punch that. Well, at least I have a lot more subs than you, considering you only have 1 sub for me. So, and like, I don't need like a streaming setup. I've 164 subs, and there's a good selection of people watching this live stream right now. Some of them I actually know personally, because that's the kind of support I have. So I have support. Play like trash. You're actually right. I actually agree with you. I do play like trash. I actually am playing this game like trash. So you're actually right. I actually agree with you. So yeah, I said to him, I said to you, Nathan, get out now before it's too late. Get out now before it's too late. Sure, Nathan can make up his own mind on what he wants to do. So yeah, that's liberals for you. That's crazy left-wing liberals for you, telling the world how they should live their life. It's not about respecting other people's beliefs. It's about enforcing their beliefs on other people. That's what that's what the far left is all about. It's just showing a prime example of what the far left is all about. Telling somebody how they should live their life and what they should do, huh? Oh man, you're really showing the world what you're like there now. Thanks. So thanks for that. For exposing yourself for who you really are. And again, the whole thing could be a troll. I still think largely that it is a troll, to be honest. But I'm just going to presume that it ain't a troll. I reckon I'll stay for a bit if it's all the same. You tell him, Nathan. You tell him. Nathan can make his own mind up. You see that? Thanks. You know. How does that make you feel? You know, your crazy left-wing liberal power didn't work there on Nathan. Nathan is well able to decide for himself what he wants to do, whether he wants to check out my content, whether he wants to leave my content. I think he can make up his own mind on that. He insults you and then demands, well, first of all, I didn't demand that you subscribe to my channel. Okay, do you want to just know the history? Okay, I'm just going to pause this for a second. The history of this, okay? This guy, thanks, joins the live stream, says hello. As with every new person that joins my live stream, will you stop saying thanks? I know, it's such a funny name. As with any new person who joins my live stream, I subscribe to their channel. Now, a lot of people who I subscribe to, they don't even say thanks or subscribe back. So I simply said, it would be nice if you subscribe back to me. What's with all the hostility? I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. So, first of all, I didn't demand you to subscribe to my channel. I said it would be nice if you subscribe to my channel, because I subscribe to your channel. And then you talk about how much you hate Nintendo, you hate their consoles, you hate the company as a whole, which is perfectly fine. I told you, that's your opinion, you're entitled to it. I'm all for freedom of speech. I'm not going to report your comment for hate speech, which I clearly pointed out. What did you tell this guy? And that's what I'm trying to explain. Then he says that his friend, one of my subs, Milkman the Gamer, told him about this Nintendo exclusive content. When he said this channel, I assumed he was talking about my channel, as in this channel here, which he clearly wasn't, which I misunderstood and which I apologized for later. So then I clearly pointed out to him, I said, are you blind? My content is primarily PS4 content, so how could I be a Nintendo exclusive channel? Then he said I wasn't talking about your channel, so which I knew at that stage that he wasn't. So that's when he started saying that I insulted him. And then when he got all offended, I started talking about, you know, how this is what's wrong with the world. People get so easily offended. They're like snowflakes. You say boot to them, they get easily offended. And that's where this is where the whole offense thing started. That's all it is. That's all it is. So no, I don't offend people. I don't insult people. I simply, I treat people the way they treat me. I treat people with respect. So that's pretty much in a nutshell what's going on there, Ishmael. It's just another live stream of Green Herb Gaming. Just another day in the office. Crazy, carry on. I wonder if he unsubscribed. Dislike. I wonder who that came from. I wonder where that one dislike came from. Okay. Back to the game. What he doesn't realise is he's actually highlighted something I've been talking about for a very long time on Green Herb Gaming in various videos about just how fucked up this world actually is. I tried talking about some Nintendo content and your boy Johnny here started insulting me by asking if I was... No. Here's what happened. Well, first of all, you started trashing Nintendo content, but that's perfectly fine. Again, I would ask anybody to rewind this live stream and see what happened for yourself. So you weren't talking about Nintendo, you were trashing Nintendo, which is perfectly fine, which I clearly said in the live stream. I said, that is your opinion, you're entitled to it, and I'm all for freedom of speech, and I wasn't going to report your comment for hate speech. This is what you said. You said, I don't like Nintendo. And I said, that's cool. Then you went on about Switch is trash, Game Boy is trash, Wii is trash, Wii U is trash. And then you said, my friend Milkman told me about this. And I don't know how many times I'm after explaining it. I don't know how many times I am after explaining it. Right? I simply said that I thought you were talking about my channel. So the only retard here is you, because you clearly can't understand English. You fucking retard. So either fuck off or I'll block you. How about that? But so he asked if you were blind. I asked him, was he blind? Yeah, that's very insulting, isn't it? Are you blind? That's a simple question, really, if you think about it. I simply asked him, was he blind? Again, like, to put things into context, he said, I heard about this Nintendo exclusive channel. I thought he was talking about my channel. So I clearly pointed out that my channel consists primarily of PlayStation 4 content. So I said, are you blind? He took that as an insult and became offended by it, because he's probably fucking crazy, left-wing liberalism. Fucking snowflake, like it's offended by the word fucking boo. And fuck him. And if he leaves one more comment, I don't give a fuck if he subscribed to me. I had 160 fucking 3 subs before him. I don't give a fuck about having 100. I don't care about subs. I never cared about subs in the first place anyway. So I don't care. This fucker leaves one more comment, right? Simply getting banned. I mean, I was having fun up until now. But it's my channel, I hold the power. You can do what you want, you can report my channel all you like. YouTube fair me. Google fair me. My channel is still standing. I've said so much on my channel. I've had channels where I've spoken about niggers. I have publicly, like, made channels like, joking about niggers on GTA San Andreas. I made a live stream where I told the world that I identify myself as a nigger. And my YouTube channel is still standing. I've spoke out about the LGBTQ plus movement. And my YouTube channel is still standing. Well, I hold the power, buddy. You can talk shit as much as I allow you to talk shit. But once I get bored of your shit, I'll simply block you. You won't be able to say a damn thing. I'm telling you, there needs to be like a Doom parody where you just shoot crazy far left liberals. I want that to happen. I want someone to make a mod of Doom. The game is just full of liberals. Yeah, but the fucker has actually, the little fucker has actually, he's actually highlighted something that I wanted to highlight for, that I've been highlighting for so long, and it's about just how crazy people are in this world now, and how fucked this world actually is, and how it's full of crazy far-left liberals who get offended by everything. And I explained to him 3 times. I explained to him 3 fucking times that I thought he was talking about my channel. And I apologized, even though I didn't need to. But I did. Oh, that was weird. And again, I'm not going to talk about it any further. Again, I would ask anybody to rewind the live stream and you can hear it for yourself. I hope you liked having a channel. Whoa, this shit needs to go to the top 1 million clipping and sharing that you just insulted all black people. Well, just in case you didn't hear it the first time, nigger, 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 nigger. Hi, nigger, 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 nigger. Hi, nigger. You wanna go to the LGBTQ parade, nigger? Hi, nigger. Nigger, nigger, nigger. Nigger. Is that clear enough for you? Hi, nigger. Nigger, nigger. Thanks, nigger. Nigger, nigger, nigger. Nigger. Nigger, nigger, nigger. Niggers to the left. Niggers to the right. Niggers all around me. Niggers. I liked having a channel. Hey nigger, my channel ain't going nowhere. Told you, Google fair me. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Hey nigger, guess what? You're blocked, nigger. Now go fuck yourself. He's blocked. Oh shit, blocked the wrong person. Sorry Nathan, I'm after blocking you. Unblock. Sorry Nathan, I blocked you instead. I've unblocked you there now. It's all cool. I got mixed up. You've been unblocked, Nathan. Calm down. It's all cool. That's so funny. Thanks is the guy I want to block here. Hey, thanks. Guess what? You've been blocked. Fuck you, nigger. No, did you say the N-word? You mean nigger? Yeah, I did. PewDiePie 98 million, racism, etc. So exactly. Thank you, Damien. Thank you, because you've just exposed the double standards of this fucked up left-wing society, where it's okay for some people to be racist, deliberately racist, clearly racist, but for someone like me having a simple joke, you're racist and your channel should be taken out. So thank you. As Damien pointed out, PewDiePie, probably one of the biggest racists in the fucking world of YouTube, 98 million, racism, etc., still going strong. How about that? How about that? Sorry, but I can't support this. Well, fuck off and watch PewDiePie then. Fuck off and watch PewDiePie then. That's what I recommend. Fuck off and watch PewDiePie. Because the double standards of this world annoys me so much. It's okay for one person to do something, but the person beside him who doesn't have 98 million fucking subs has a bit of fun on YouTube. Oh, he's the biggest racist going. No problem. Yeah, I blocked the wrong guy. But you need to look at Damien Sewell's comment. Everyone needs to look at Damien Sewell's comment, because he has just hit the nail on the fucking head right there. Nobody raises an eyebrow. I mean, Gemma O'Doherty, an Irish independent journalist who is exposing corruption 24/7, who is doing more work than any politician or any journalist in this country to expose the corruption, not only in this country, but the world around it, Ireland. Okay, her channel, her YouTube channel, has been taken down by Google for freedom of speech. They have tagged it as hate speech for simply speaking the truth about how Google, is just corrupt, basically. Yet you have PewDiePie, 98 million subs, largely followed by kids, who continues to this day to engage in hate speech and racism, and he is loved and supported across the world. His YouTube channel doesn't get taken down. Oh no. Wonder why. So, I don't have time for the double standards of this world. Everywhere you look, double standards. You just word. They just use the N word. I'm sorry, like, Jesus Christ, the N word. Let's talk about the N word, shall we? Let's have a history fucking lesson, shall we? You turned real quick. What do you mean I turned? What do you mean I turned? No. Let's have an actual conversation here, Ishmael, okay? First of all, I am not racist. Secondly, I'm simply having a bit of fun on YouTube when I use the N word, as you say. Are you going to block me as well? No, I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to block you. If you actually want to stick around and actually have a conversation, we will. Let's have a history lesson. I'm not being smart here, I'm not being funny here, but let's have a history lesson, because it annoys me when people say, oh, you use the N word. The N word, it means nigger, right? That's what the N word means. It means nigger. Now, black people have a pass. They've got a pass to use the N word, to say nigger, because, you know, to them, nigger, it's respecting their heritage, respecting their ancestors, you know, slavery and everything else. Then you tell me this, Ishmael. How in the name of God are these black people respecting their ancestors when every single rap song, nigger, 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 hey nigger, 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 what up my nigger, 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 nigger. Bye Ishmael. See, this is what happens when you speak the truth. Bye, I don't care. It's not about subs for me. If I lost 10 subs in this live stream, I don't care. YouTube is not about subs for me. I don't do it for subs. I don't do it to get people on my live stream. Green Herb Gaming is about sharing my passion of my video games with the world, and it's up to the person themselves whether they want to like my content or hate my content or stick around. And when I am talking about gaming, when I'm talking about politics or anything else, again, it's you either like it or you hate it. I have no control over that at all. But that's what it is like. I mean, if a black person can say nigger and a white person can't say nigger, to me that makes no sense, because if it's about respecting their ancestors, well then how about black people actually respect their ancestors when they use the N-word? Instead of just like, you know, every rap song, nigger, 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 what up my nigger? Like, it's a word. It's a word. That's what you have to understand. It's a fucking word. It's about how you put it into context. And again, just want to say, I am not racist. Not one bit. Okay? This whole N word, this whole nigger thing started on GTA San Andreas, and it was just a bit of fun. This is how politically correct people have actually gotten, like, so scared to actually say the word, like, the N word. It's nigger. Like, you can say nigger. Green Herb Gaming, everyone. Never a dull moment. Like, I'd love to know, like, he's probably gone for the live stream, but like, I'd love to know, like, what offended him so much? What offended Ishmael so much that he had to leave the live stream? What was it that I said that offended him so much? Like, I wonder about what other things get him offended. Man, I got 7 viewers. A lot of those viewers are very quiet. I know that I have Nathan, Damien, and Chad. The rest is just probably waiting for the next controversial thing that Johnny says. God almighty. You turned real quick. What does that even mean, like, that I turned? What does that mean? Not that I turned. I want to make a point because apparently the thanks, my YouTube channel is going to be gone. My YouTube channel is going to be gone. And I'll actually tell you what. People are too quick to take offence these days. They really are. Like, they're so quick to take offence, and they don't even know why they're offended. That's actually the most important part about it. They don't even know why they're offended. They're programmed. I could go real deep into this, but I won't. They're programmed into being offended. I'll say it again. They're programmed. They're mentally programmed to be offended, but they don't actually know why. It's almost like it's a form of brainwashing. You know, mainstream media tells them to be offended by things, and that's what it is. I'm not saying if you're black and someone comes up to you and says "fuck you, nigger," that you can't get offended by that. But did I say that in any of my live streams? No, I did not. And again, I would challenge anybody to go and watch my live streams and see where I said that. Okay, I maybe said it to a fictional character in a fictional video game, but I didn't do it in real life to a real person, did I? No. But you did right, Nathan. People are really too quick to be offended by everything these days. But it's double standard stuff, because they get offended by one thing and ignore the other thing. And that's it, like. But it's kind of funny because I had like 7 viewers at the time, right? And out of those 7 viewers, the only person that was actually offended at that time was just Ishmael. So 1 out of 7 people was offended. So really, like, nobody else was offended. Nathan has clearly pointed out that he's not offended, and nobody else has pointed out they're offended. So he's the minority. Unless you just don't have the balls to actually... I'm back and you're still being... I'm a racist. Okay. Explain to me how I'm racist. See, while you do that, I will get the definition of racist up on my phone right now, Ishmael. I'm not being smart, I'm not being funny, I'm actually being real here, okay? Let's look at the definition of racist, while you explain to me where and how I was racist. So you can type that, and I will look up the definition of racist. Okay. Now, before I read out the official definition of a racist, a couple of months back on Green Hub Gaming, I was live streaming Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And in a couple of my GTA San Andreas, I dropped the N-word a few times, which is basically, the N-word stands for nigger. And I was like, nigger, 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 nigger. Okay? Okay. And in this live stream, where Tanks was basically saying that my YouTube channel would be taken down, I basically proved that my YouTube channel wasn't going to be taken down by using that word over and over again. But anyway, definition of a racist. A person who shows or feels discrimination or prejudice against people of other races. Now, to my knowledge, niggers aren't a race. it's African American, or anybody who happens to be black, or believes that a particular race is superior to another. I had a fear of being called a racist. This is the definition here. A person who shows or feels discrimination. Yeah, I pretty much just read out everything I just said there. Thanks for that, Ishmael. Makes it easier for me that it's right there in front of me. So nowhere in there describes my behaviour. I simply said a word, nigger. So I didn't show that I was superior to a race. I didn't show discrimination to a race, because again, a nigger isn't a race or a nation. So again, I would ask you, where in this live stream, how have I been a racist? AKA everything you said tonight, and you're clearly everything I've said. So every single word so hello, welcome to Green Herb Gaming, that's racist. Whoa. Damn, I didn't know the word was that crazy. I didn't know people were that crazy left wing. So hello, welcome to Green Herb Gaming is considered racist because you said everything I've said tonight. I am being funny there, to be honest with you. Clearly in denial. So here's the thing. Somebody who says nigger doesn't automatically make them a racist, because if I say nigger, right, as a joke, that doesn't automatically mean that I think that my race is superior to black people. So if I walk down the road and I see a black person, just because I say nigger on a live stream doesn't mean that I feel like I'm superior to their race. See, that's where people need to fucking wake up and understand, you know, the definition between a racist and just having a laugh. That's what you need to understand. Like, you are saying that I'm in denial, that I'm a racist. I've always been a racist, and I've never admitted it. No, I'm not a racist. I don't care if you're black, yellow, pink, blue, or purple. I don't care if you're Hindu. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what country you're from. I don't think my race is superior. I definitely fucking don't think Ireland is a superior fucking race. Anyway, that's fucking for sure. If anything, I'm racist against my own country. Gotta go. Not because I'm offended, because I'm knackered. No problem. No problem. It's funny you use that word knackered, because in Ireland we have like, you could argue that they're keep kicking arse. Thanks, Nathan. I will indeed. I can't even say the word. I'm not going to embarrass myself by saying the word, but basically, like, they're like, you could classify them as a race. I would argue you could classify them as a race. Basically, the traveller community. Some people call them gypsies. So you want to call them gypsies or travellers, whatever you want to call them, right? Used to describe a traveller is actually a knacker or a pikey. But that gets thrown around so much, nobody really raises an eyebrow there. But Moto 4, hoi, and welcome to this live stream. I am celebrating the 25th anniversary of Doom by playing the original Doom, and I'm being shot at here by playing the original Doom. I'm on episode 2 and I'm desperately trying to complete this hard level, and I just subscribe to your channel, as I always do with new viewers. And come here, I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel as well. You don't have to, like, I'm not telling you to subscribe to my channel, but you know, it's nice to be nice. So yeah, Ishmael, the point I'm making there, if you're still here, like, by me saying, like, quote unquote, a racial slur, doesn't sound like a celebration. Doesn't sound like a celebration. Sorry, my battery died. I'm not going to sub to you. Then don't. Nigger. Don't. I don't care what you do. See, that's the people think the world revolves around them. I don't care what you do. You came onto my live stream. You came onto my live stream. Remember that. You know? So maybe the world doesn't revolve around you. Maybe the world revolves around me. Because so many people seem to be occupied by me. So many people seem to be occupied by my opinion, my beliefs. So maybe the world actually revolves around me. And Moto 4, I could care less what you do, man. You want to subscribe to me? Great. If you don't want to subscribe to me, even better. Can I still watch? I'm supreme. Oh man, oh supreme streamer. Nah. Just blocked him. Nah. See, I have the power. I decide who watches my live streams. I decide who can comment on my live streams. It's my channel, I hold the power. That was quick.